Hello, football fans. Welcome to the Norman Post. As we all know, we are going to play first leg of Carabao Cup semi-final against Chelsea. Hello, football fans. Welcome to the Norman Post. It will be played at Stamford Bridge, as we all know, and this is a competition that we haven't won recently. I mean, for a very long time. I think since 1990s we haven't won it, and we need to take it seriously because it is always the final is always played mid-season, and it always gives you momentum and hope and enough gas to make you finish the season very well. So I think we have to do something. Unlike last season, first leg and second leg of the Carabao semi-final, we were playing against Newcastle, and I think we were not good enough to even score one goal. So I'm hoping that things will be different this time. I'm hoping that Mikel will come up with a better plan. I mean, it is Chelsea, and we are playing at Stamford Bridge. Recent game that we played there, I think we were not good performance wise, despite them going 1-0 down, one man down, and again we went 1-0 down and trying to grab that 1 point, and it wasn't good. I mean, it was not satisfying performance despite us having one man extra. So I think they have to change. We have to be on our front foot. But also, you have to consider this is Carabao Cup, and we just played FA Cup 2 days ago. And will Mikel use the same lineup? Will Mikel try to bring the big boys in? I mean, we are all big boys. I think we are the first lineup, the second lineup, they are all quality. And I reckon our second lineup can really, really compete for top four without, be giving playing side. So as far as form is concerned, we cannot know what Chelsea will come up with because they have a new manager, and I think it is a new manager, new tactics, new everything. We know what we will doing. We know what we will play. I think our form wasn't bad for the last 5 games. We have won 4 out of the 5 games, and Chelsea, I think they only won 1 out of the last 5 games, drawing 2 and losing 2. So, and that is just the recent FA Cup. I mean, it was not even a competitive team they were playing. But they always find a way to make it difficult for us when we play at the Stamford Bridge, whether they are playing with a really, really, difficult lineup or playing too much at the midfield, congesting midfield. But that was Maresca. Maresca, one of the things that I really like about Maresca was he always almost outsmarting Mikel at Stamford Bridge, setting traps everywhere, and Mikel couldn't beat him at Stamford Bridge, I think. So will Liam be the same? Will Mikel break down Liam? We haven't seen much of Liam. I think he hasn't even managed one game of the Premier League yet. He has managed the 5-1 they won in the FA Cup, and he will manage tomorrow. I think against Arsenal tomorrow night. And yeah, it is a new manager. Maybe they will bounce back very well on us. So as for the team news, I think we are still missing Hincapié and Calafiori and also Mosquera. As the manager said, Saliba and Trossard are in contention to play, or they are doubt 50-50%. I don't know, but I think we can do without them because the replacement of Trossard ended up scoring a hat-trick, and that was just a good game from Martinelli. I really like Martinelli. Sometimes he pisses me off so much because he does a good thing. He takes on 2 players, doing a very, very good flare and, getting out of the situation. But again, he end up then messing that thing and around. So yeah, but I think he will be good again because he has gained a momentum. He has done well, I think. So fingers crossed. I hope my Martinelli will be the same. I mean, we have to win this game because not because we need a trophy. Of course, we need a trophy, And but we need to win this game because it will give the players fuel to go and play the other two away games. We have gone four away games: Portsmouth, Chelsea, next Nottingham Forest in the Premier League. Again, we will go to Inter Milan in the Champions League, and that is four games in a row. So I think if we win tomorrow against Chelsea, it will boost us a very, very good boost against Nottingham Forest, which is the main, main event for us. And yeah, but if we even get a draw, of course, maybe we'll not win. For me, and I will talk about the match prediction when I will reach later in the video. But as far as now is concerned, I think that is the news that we have got so far from the Gaffer. And the lineup, it is always unpredictable, but we try. I mean, we have came from far. There's a time we used to know who is going to play tomorrow because we don't have a replacement. We know Bellerin is our right back. We know Monreal will play Matasaka, Consciently. There's no that second gear class, or even if it's an academy player, we didn't have all those things. But now we cannot predict our lineup. It's almost Manchester City of 2019. We don't know who will play. And that's a good thing. That's a good headache for Mikel to deal with. So, in terms of tactical view, we are not expecting too much because we don't know much about Liam. Mikel, this is the first time he's facing Liam as a manager. I know he has faced him in Brighton back in the days when they were both players. But in terms of a manager perspective, they haven't faced each other yet. So tomorrow it will be a very, very good tactical battle because we need to win away for us to have a chance in the second leg at the Emirates. And for them, they have to win because, of course, they need to win more than us because we are starting at their home and then going to the Emirates. So for them, it's kind of must win, or we all know you can't lose and then expect to win at the Emirates. I mean, this season in the Emirates, we are unstoppable. We haven't lost at the Emirates since the start of the season. So, yeah, and that's something that we used to dream of. When you are confident enough that when I'm playing at home, I'm not losing. So you either get a draw, you play low block, and get that draw and enjoy that 1 point, or get the L. And that's a good thing because come to the knockout stage of the Champions League, now we will be counting on our home. We will be celebrating when we start the first leg of the Champions League or of the round of 16 or quarter or even semi when we start away. We know we need to go and deliver away or get something. Even if it's a draw, then we come, pressure on them. We come to the Emirates knowing that it's not for us to lose, So I think it will be a very, really, really good game. We will be expecting a good game, of course. As far as the Chelsea formation is concerned, I think Liam will be playing 4-2-3-1, just the way he played in the FA Cup game. And they are missing, I think, Cole Palmer still. It's 50-50. They are missing Cucurella. Of course, they're missing some players. We are missing some players too. But thank God our front line is packed and everybody is available. Kai Havertz is back. Jesus is back. Gyökeres is fit. Saka, Madueke, all of them are available. So I think it will be good for us. So for the match deciders, I think the match will be decided in the midfield. As always, even when Maresca was playing, the thing that he used to do is he used to bring a lot of traffic into the midfield, bringing in James, Caicedo, Fernandes, Palma, all of them into the midfield and bringing congestion. Hence, it was very difficult for us to play the game. But this time, I don't know, as I said earlier, this is a new manager, new tactics, new formations. So I hope for once at the Stamford Bridge, they will try to play us and see how things will be. So in terms of prediction, so this is my predicted lineup for tomorrow. I reckon that, most of the guys that played the FA Cup game will maintain their places. Only for Zubimendi and Saliba, I think they will come in back. And although I think that I think Nogard has to play, so I don't know who will be replacing Nogard. But these guys has to get minutes. Gabriel and Saliba, Zubamendi or Rice. Of course, maybe it will be Rice. As I said earlier, we cannot predict our lineup because, that's a blessing in disguise because it is too much and we need to take advantage of this. We need to win with this because if we will not win with this squad, I don't think we can do it with any other squad. There's no weak link. This lineup now that I'm showing you on the screen right now can really compete for top 4. Martinelli, Jesus, Madueke, Merino, they are all world-class players. I mean, they are all good players. They are not average. They are above average players. They are players that you can use them. They have good quality. Ben White is one of the guys that, he was there with us since day one. These are the guys that I really, really want us to win with. Gabriel, White, Jesus, Martinelli. These are the boys that build the foundation for this team to be here. So I think that will be my lineup for this Carabao game. Of course, Lewis Kelly has to keep his place because for now, Hincapié is not available, and also Calafiori is not available, so he will keep his place. For as far as Mosquera is concerned, he's not even available. Saliba has to keep his place. Gabriel, he will keep his place. So I think Timber will be rested, or Timber will start and Ben come from the back. So I don't know, but this is my final draft. Although there might be changes in the midfield, to give more minutes. Rice and Zubimendi, they have to get more minutes because they will be rusty for a long. So let's go Chelsea. So for the score prediction, I think the score prediction, as I said earlier, it will be tight for many reasons. You are feel free to write your score prediction at the comment, please, and show some love by liking and following the channel because we will be doing more of this. We'll be bringing more content of Arsenal, and you are welcome to take part of it. So my score prediction, I think, as I said earlier, it will be tight, of course, but I am going with a 3-1 Arsenal. I'm confident we will win it because they will try to complicate it. Liam, he looks a manager with balls, and I mean he will try to come at us. I mean, listen to the interview that he just given the other day. He was like, we are going to play.
So yeah, strong start, something to build on, and quite a small game on Wednesday night.
So yeah.
So yeah, strong start,
face?
something to build on.
The face of a man that,
quite a small game on Wednesday.
Yeah, quite some small game. So I'm sure he's trying to get at us. I'm sure he's trying to piss us. But I hope Mikel sees that. Of course, it's a small game for you. It's a big game for you and small game for us, because if we compare the season right now, where you are and where we are, I think we know who's having the smaller game. But we will see. Maybe he has something in his drawer. But I was good, and even I'm not bothered with the him saying this. It's allowed to be a little bit of sarcasm and humor, but the face that you look at, that face. Let me show you again.
So yeah, strong start, something to build on, and quite a small.
Just look at that face he's making. That shows you that this guy, he has balls.
Game on Wednesday.
But we will have to see, and we will have to see and wait for it, because tomorrow is not far. And we will be there. So that is my score prediction. Welcome, as always, to the Nomad Post. Feel free to like the video, feel free to subscribe. Feel free to, engage in our activities. Let's go Chelsea. Yeah, let's go Chelsea. We will see tomorrow where we'll be. So we'll have to see. Please never miss a comment. Click on the chat on the display of the screen. Let's get engaged. Let's see what we will be. Feza Wasabrin. 2-1 to the Arsenal. That's good. That's good. We will see tomorrow. So thank you very much for joining. And I wish you a good day. Yeah.